This here, the Stihl MSC 250C is, I believe, the largest plug-in battery saw Stihl makes. This sucker is like $600 Canadian new. I've had this for about 4 years, sitting in the corner of my shop, getting sawdust and condensation all over it. This thing looks dirty as my ex-girlfriend, but this can be cleaned up to be like a brand new friggin' saw. Super easy, just get some brake fluid cleaner up, and it's good to go. Brand new saw. I got a brand new bar and chain on there. This is a piece of Douglas fir, first growth, very tight rings, growth rings in there. I'm just going to slice the bottom of this log to make it sit flat. I don't know if I'm going to carve this thing. I don't even know what I'm really going to freaking carve, tell you the truth, today. Yesterday I did this owl tree coat hanger thing. I got some paint brushes to put a clear coat on use that stuff on this wishing well thing. And I just want to be out here and be in the sun, and I thought I would bring you guys to enjoy the sun with me. Bunch of bald eagles in the trees up there. Early spring, and you couldn't ask for a more beautiful day. Yeah, this is the oil I'll be using on that wishing well. Okay. Piece of cedar, western red cedar. No problem. No problem. That's got a brand new chain on it too. Yeah, this is western red cedar. What a beautiful piece of wood. Anyways, I know it sucks when I'm filming outside sometimes because the God rays come down, but what can you do? What can you do? It's going to be a Geordie does. Yeah, that's nice cedar. Look at the growth rings. All right. I don't even know if I'm going to carve this today. So this big wedge I got here, this is old western red cedar too. I'll put my hand here for reference size. It's huge, but you know, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice it down in the middle. I can't carve this side. It's all, look at all the cracks, and it's no good to carve this side. So I think maybe if I split this down the middle, get two carvings out of one, sorry about that, God ray, then I could do maybe an owl and the nook in this one. Even on that one too. I think that is a grand idea. Splitter! Can get my dolly. Okay, so there's the back sides of it, so you can see what I mean by all the cracks in it. No sense carving that. Now, which one's the bigger one? Well, I gotta carve both of them. I don't know about today, but on this face side, this is super clean. So like, I think I'm gonna carve this one today. Let's see how much depth we'll have up here. Yeah, so you can do whatever you want to do, actually, really. But I just kind of think this says wood spirit and a nook, a nook. What I'm gonna do first is clean up all this old stuff here, my saw. Sorry, I gotta hook up my microphone. I'm gonna carve this one today. I'm gonna clean up the outside of the wood with the saw. It's gonna be a nice clean piece when I'm done it. So I'm just sitting here drinking my coffee, and I got this wood cleaned up here, the centerpiece, and I'm just debating to myself what I should carve in it. I thought about like a kind of ocean theme with a seine boat, maybe a sun up top. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm carving this piece to sell it. So I thought about doing another heron, a heron bird. But I think the best, owls are big sellers, so I think I'm just gonna kind of go with the owl and the nook, or nook, whatever you call it. Yeah, all the bikes are on the road. Lots of bikes going by. This one I could do the ocean scene with the same boat in it. But this one, I think it's just going to be an owl and a nook. So I got it. I got the nook carved in. I just used my 170 with a 14-inch cannon bar on there. This cedar is really chippy, so I'm glad I decided to go with the owl because it's easier to carve than the the heron bird. So you can see the depth that I carved in here. We could probably got like three inches. This, yeah, the wood is really chippy. Like I suggest for like this. So that's what I mean. Like I suggest for the very beginning wood carvers, if you're carving really chippy wood like Douglas fir or something, make sure your friggin' chains are sharp. That's for sure. And I was struggling. You see this ugly? That would be the sapwood that was turned ugly gray. I don't know if you can see it, but it turned ugly gray. That was all up here. There's still some of it left here. So I was struggling to get rid of all of that, and it sunk in here, and I had to dig it out. So, but that's that anyways. So now it's time to draw the owl on. So I'm going to be carving with my little Echo 2511 with the 8-inch carving bar on there. So this will be an owl looking over its wing, looking sideways. I just noticed this crack right in the middle of where his beak's going to be. So you can see here's the wing. So I draw his head on square. Okay, then I slope it back. So he's sitting and he's leaning when he's sitting. That's how they sit, right? So, and then here's the wing. Then the wing will fold over and match the other wing. You could kind of make his head a bit like this. Now I got to carve on the outside of this owl all the way around and remove the wooden side here. That's a lot of work. Well, not a lot, but it's kind of sucks to do, but you got to do it. Now the more wood that I remove from around this owl, like all this wood here I got to remove, the deeper I can carve that. How much room do I got up there? The deeper that I carve this in here, the more rounder I can make my owl look, right? So anyways, 3, 2, 1, start carving. I'm not bothering hooking up my microphone. So there I got punched in pretty deep enough as I want to go. I'd say that's 3 inches. Now you got this straight edge. Now is a chance you can make your owl round, right? So I'm gonna slice here, then I'll round it. The head, I don't know if you guys, yeah, you can see in the video. See these lines here? So I'm gonna cut this, and I'm gonna cut it like this. Sorry, I'm gonna slope it out. Same with this side. I'm gonna cut it straight down this line, and I'll slope it out. That's what Ryan Cook taught me. So yeah, I'm gonna hook up my chainsaw, round these sharp edges off, try and make it more round, and then do the head. The body's a little bit too thick down there. It's just like Dremel working when you're using the tip of the chainsaw. Cut and remove. Cut and remove. This guy's not going to have any talons, doesn't need it. He's hiding in the thing. So there's the angle. It's a little bit off, but might move his beak over a little bit more to get away from that crack. You know, if this wasn't Western red cedar, I definitely think it would be Douglas fir, but maybe it is. I refer to the bark, right? So here's some bark off the tree, and cedar is stringy like that. See that? So, anyways, carry on. Okay, so there's my beak drawn on. I moved it over, the crack's right here, so I moved it over a little bit. If this side of the head is a little bit bigger, I can always cut this one smaller, right? So what I'm gonna do is get my chainsaw cut here. Be careful of this beak, especially with this chippy wood. I'm gonna do a cut along here, straight in, true to the line like Ryan Cook says, then remove the wood and punch these eyes back like use my chain bar tip. Okay, and so here too, cut here. Also, actually another thing I should do first is slope this head back, like do a cut like this. But you know what, let's worry about that after. So boom, remove the wood. Actually, I'm going to cut here, careful around that beak, then remove the wood in here. You know, this wing is a little bit high. If I want to take this wing down, well, just carve the wing off, carve it lower, right? Looks like a barn owl. Actually, I'm going to start it off with doing that cut slope back here, like this. So you see how that cut back like this? See filming? There's a bunny. See how this cut back like this helps push your forehead back and get the beak to pop off more? Now, let's kind of just carve this like this. Like that. We'll carve this out, give him a little bit of a forehead, like a top of his head there. I'm going to straighten this beak off too. You guys see him there? I'm not going to start scooping out those eyes. I'm going to start with this one first. Dropping the eye, dropping the wing, lowering the eye. Like this one. cooler. Now you see how I kept on cutting that forehead back? Back like this. That's how you can get your beak to pop off, right? Owls are fun to carve because this owl here is a friggin' any kind of owl I want to make it. See if we can get some better lighting here so there's not so much shadows. Hello! There you go. Got a little forehead in there. I can do lots of die grinder work on this piece. Yeah, this one has big eyes. I can still take some more of this chest thinner down here. His belly, or actually it could be a fat little owl. You know, I think I'm kind of done carving this for today. I had a few people stop by to say hello today too, so I was kind of slowed down. Let's make this a two-part video. We'll call this one a chainsaw blocking out an owl and a nook. I want to get the because it's such a beautiful day out here. I want to get the I want to take this over there, put it on plywood, and put that finish on it. So how about I get all this cleaned up, get this over there, and put some of that stuff thing on it. So I changed my mind once again. I brought the owl in here in the tent so I can come. I'm going to take the day off chainsaw carving tomorrow. Man, I think this feels like Douglas fir, but I'll do it in the tent where I can see better. I get better lighting and shadowing when I'm doing the details in there. So that's that. I got this set up outside here. This is, thanks for all the nice comments everybody gave me, how much they liked this, but this was just a quick carving that I did for, it was a beehive. Like there used to be a green man face here, and in the back there was a door, and I had the beehive things there, the bee things. But then I said, you know what? I said, I'm not into bees. They take too much commitment, and I'm not really into commitments. So I carved that face down there. I put this stuff in here because I sprayed it with that rubber spray for when the plants go in here. So if this stuff, if I do it here, drips down, it won't drip into the paint stuff, because here's this stuff. Now I bought this stuff early last year, or maybe even the year before. Ryan Cook had a video. I had it like 6 months before Ryan Cook made a video of using this. He says it looks yellow. It does kind of make the piece look a bit yellow, but it doesn't dry like that. But that's kind of the color it will dry, but not as potent as that. So I got it all mixed up. I gotta go to my car, get a paintbrush, and start slapping her on. Slapping the base, man. So I got my Dr. Liz gloves on. I still get this stuff all over my arms and stuff. Oh, where'd I put the paintbrush? Right here. I should dump some of this stuff out into a smaller can, because I'm known to spill things. So I think this stuff is oil based. And you know what they say for UV protectant stuff, the really UV protection is the pigments that they put in this stuff, this clear coat, or a wood finish. Like they say, polyurethane is UV protectant. Now I do have a air gun that would be a lot quicker than this, but I like doing it with more than one carving at a time. Like I'll have a whole bunch of one set up. See, I just put this stuff on thick, let it run off. Let it do its thing, right? It's warm today. Like I feel like I'm getting sunburnt. Got to get those white arms a bit browner. I know this isn't on the camera. Shit's just splatting everywhere. So how about, I don't know how long this video is, I get all this crap on. And we'll finish the video. It is getting warm out. Look at this. I got some 1-inch cling spore for my sanding, for my Sandoflex things Buddy made. I got it all done. I get this stuff. Look, I got it on my glasses. I just get the shit everywhere. I'm so careless. It splats everywhere. So you can see here it is drying. It's got like a nice rich golden color. I didn't read if this stuff's oil based. I'm sure it is. It's guaranteed for life. Lifetime guarantee. Born in the outback. Rugged beauty. Perfection. Yeah, timber oil, duh. So obviously it's got oil in it. I'm just going to give this one coat. That's it. That's good enough. And I'm going home now. Carbon Fusion, over and out. Don't shit your bed. Don't shit your pants.